What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Fact versus Fiction. I'm your host, Slim Shady Black Jones James.
And I'm your co-host, Shy. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell.
All right, and welcome back. We call this segment the recast. All right, so we doing a podcast mixed with the reaction video. So it's gonna be a long one. This might be a two-parter. So if you're not there, shit, you square.
You can't use that.
Don't forget, Red Cup Talk 2. All right, so you ready?
Say
All right, let's get into it.
Did you want to weigh in on what a pick-me is?
I would just say it's a girl who seeks a lot of attention from men and goes out of their way to do that.
Okay.
But I agree with Madison. I think it can be with a woman in another group of large women where they're just trying to be like the center of attention for like a male to notice.
And they like make it their personality.
Yeah.
I'm gonna clarify this for all the boys out there. All right, for the young guns. A woman who is a pick-me is a woman who will intentionally espouse values that she thinks a guy she wants is going to like, right? So you've got this phenomenon with all the chicks that claim to be trad, but they're still getting their backs blown out by chads when they go to parties, right? Like these are women who claim to embody certain values just so that they can get your attention, but they don't actually embody those values. Yes.
That's
Watch
why
out for those chicks. Watch out for those chicks, bros.
That's why I called Tay a pick me, because like from them speaking so far, I could tell like this is just their true beliefs. This is what they believe and what they stand for, and that's fine. That's who you are. But with her, you could just see right through her act. Especially just when you call me masculine, like that's a true masculine woman right there. And everything that she was saying was about how you need to be submissive and this, that, and a third. I'm like, you're literally a contradiction of your whole thing. So I don't know if it's for views or what she's trying to do, but she's...
Tay is or her?
No, Tay.
We're boys. We're girls.
Yeah.
Not
Tay,
only on the weekends.
You could just see right through. It's like a facade that she thinks that's what's going to get her like an Andrew Tate or something. She has to act that way. She has to shit on herself and her own appearance in order to, make men like her.
To your credit.
What's a pick you? What's a pick me to you?
A pick me would be someone, I guess, overly disrespecting, like you're
A pick me?
I don't know, like I really don't know what a pick me is.
A pick me. You know, the girl Tay, the girl you don't like.
Here you go.
The girl you don't
You're
like.
very messy.
The girl you don't. That's who she was talking about.
Oh. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I didn't know who she was talking about. I was just like,
the girl. Yeah. She a pick me to you. Oh, you shouldn't be doing this. You shouldn't be doing.
I don't know,
whatever.
but it's just like I wouldn't necessarily consider her as a pick me, but I get why she do, because she is a masculine person, and for her to be like, oh, be submissive and all this other things, you give off this aggression to the point where I can't even imagine you being submissive or anything like that. And then plus all your tattoos, that's not ladylike, that's manly-like. So I'm trying to understand, like, but it's cool.
Dang, coming for Tay
It's
too.
cool.
Both y'all don't like Tay, huh?
It's not about that. It's
Y'all
just
don't like her.
you saying these words, but it
It's the
don't
way-
match up with what you look like. So it's cool.
It's the way she be talking, huh?
It's cool.
It's the way she be talking, huh?
I'm not a hater. That's cool. She cool.
She a hater.
How?
You be hating. Cause what she be saying.
What do you mean?
What
I do
you
not
mean
be
what I
hating.
mean? You be hating like a mug.
No, I don't.
You be hating like a mug.
have
It's okay. It's okay.
For a woman to have tattoos all over the place, that's manly. So that's cool.
I mean,
you know,
I don't get me twisted. She does have masculine characteristics.
She even got a face tattoo. Like, what do you mean? Come on now. Like, at this point, you're scary. You're not like, you don't even
It's
look
too much.
ladylike.
It's too much for you.
Yeah, it's just
Man,
too much.
just
For her to be like, oh, all of this, like, you don't even, it don't even look like you portray yourself as a woman.
Don't do my girl Tay. Dang.
But it's okay.
Don't do her. Don't do
I'm
her
just
like
saying.
that. Tread lightly.
Like,
Tread
I'm
lightly.
not worried about none of that. Like
Tread
I just said, I
lightly.
said what I said.
Tread lightly. All right,
I said what I said.
Let's go. Let's go.
Like her.
To your credit, you're not wrong. Tay, I don't know if she's a pick me, but she's definitely pretty masculine.
She's very masculine,
She's very
and she tries to act like she doesn't care about certain things when she does. Like, she's like, oh, I don't care about this stuff, when you're sitting here doing your sorority pose and all that. Like, sorry. Like, yeah, it's like, be for real. Yeah, like you're.
But she's the homie. She's the homie.
No, I really don't like
Well,
her.
not for you, for me.
Yeah, that's
we're
fine.
Good. We're
I
on
think
good,
she's
we're on
honestly a
good
terrible
terms,
person.
But Tay, you know, you're a strong woman. Let's
She was
say
sitting
that.
up here saying,
you're a strong woman.
obviously tattoos are so ugly and this and that when she has face tattoos.
What?
Like, be so for real, girl.
What, she got a teardrop?
Like she has some on her like eyebrow,
You're next.
eyebrow, neck.
Watch
hand,
out, you're next.
And then talking shit about my. I'm like,
Was that the
Yeah.
Latino chick?
she was like Latin, like skin, I don't know, like Sharpie eyebrows, but saying
Oh,
I was wearing
yeah.
too. She's like, I don't believe in makeup,
Kinda-
but then she
kinda
had like
overweight.
hella makeup on. Yeah, it
Kinda
was very
overweight.
weird.
That's
It
a
was
good
very
example
weird.
of. I have a
Let's
hard
be
time
nice
with.
to Tay. We
yeah.
should be nice to Tay, guys.
Tay, if you're watching this, I really don't like
Roast
you.
her for 5 minutes.
It's y'all two for me.
Well, I used to get all the
we should-
pick me
we should move on
comments
to
back
the
in the
pick me
day, and
thing.
I
Yep.
think that I was never fond of it just
course
because
she
like, I
the
post
homie.
conservative
She
content,
manly.
things that I truly believe in, and at that point, it's kind of like I really don't think this word is so useful in this day, but like misogynistic in a way where they're like, you don't actually believe what you believe. You only believe it because a man told you to believe it. I'm like, no, I actually believe this.
Yeah.
And they think I'm not validated.
Right.
So I hated that side of it. But that one example that you just gave was really accurate. Like girls are like, I hate makeup. I don't need makeup to look pretty. And when your friend is like glammed out next to you, they're like, wow, I wish I had as much care for my looks as you do
Right.
in front of other guys. Like just saying things to try and be like a guy's guy when they're just a nobody's person.
That's exactly what she was trying to do the whole time. Like the guys, like,
Yeah, you really
like
feel it.
I drink beer, eat wings, and watch sports. Like that's the whole facade that she was trying to put on. And
yeah.
I'm like,
That's so
I could name
weird.
5 NHL
yeah.
players.
And then when I went to her
Yeehaw.
So
Instagram,
weird.
her whole entire Instagram was just her
Okay,
shitting
all
on
right,
women.
all right, all right. Okay, so
We should
we have
Come on, Tay,
Prometheus.
come on.
Screw pick me girls.
You got something to say?
For one, they sounded like to me. I don't know why.
Who? Her?
Her and Tay. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
bro, like it's giving.
See, this is the difference though. This is the difference. Nobody likes her. Nobody likes her name is Kiko. Nobody likes Kiko. Everybody likes Tay.
The way they was just agreeing with she that man, they got it right. She said exactly what I said, and I didn't even see this part.
But she
So-
masculine too. That's the thing though.
But she never said she wasn't though. But she just said that Tay tried to claim that, oh, you got to do all of this, but you're a whole masculine woman. Like,
But Tay's also said that she's also masculine as well. She understands that she has masculine features, or she acts like in a masculine way.
I don't know. You can't dish out something like if you trying to be one of the
No, no, no.
bros.
But,
I
but
get
also,
it.
also get this. Also
Like-
get this though. Hold on. We gonna
You trying to be
hold
one
on,
of the
hold on.
bros
Because they was in the podcast together. Like her and Tay was in the podcast together, and she was trying to amp Tay up to get a response out of her, and she ain't fall for that shit. So we gonna do a reaction video to that. So don't get it wrong. So, anyways, we gonna go to the next one.
fancy, but I think that's more of just like I know that I'm good no matter what, and I love wearing makeup. Like I'll put makeup on just for myself on like Friday nights to have fun, like try new makeup looks, but at the same time I definitely feel that like, well, who doesn't want to present the best version of themselves when they're trying to attract a mate or a lover?
Well, you mean a fantasy version of yourself, but sure.
Well, I don't know. There's two types of makeup. There's makeup where like you completely
It's all a lie.
change what you look
well,
like.
Sure, there's degrees
have a
to it, but at
question.
the end of the day, it's all a lie.
Well, there's makeup that just enhances some of your face a little bit, like putting a little concealer over a pimple that you have isn't necessarily a lie. But then there's people who like contour their nose so intensely, put such big eyelashes, put overline their lips where they don't look anything similar. when I take my makeup off, I still look like the same person.
Yeah.
Look, at the end
Well,
of the
hey,
day,
girly.
it's not. I don't care that
No.
much. But so okay, that for me, in terms of something that's a physical turn off, makeup, excessive makeup, anything where if we were to kiss, if it were to rub off on me, don't like it.
Yep.
Don't like it. I don't
Yep.
want it on my face. So
lipstick.
but in addition to that, I also mentioned plastic surgery. So fake tits, BBL, lipo. Those are the three main
What
ones.
about fillers?
Yeah.
Oh, lip fillers, fucking.
What about, like,
there's
cheek
no-
fillers?
What about labia?
Absolutely
Labia
not.
so
plasty.
obvious.
It's
They're
so obvious.
Yeah.
But like they,
They're
yeah.
like
How do you feel
Yeah.
about that?
About which part? The whole
Lip fillers.
lip
and-
fillers, all that other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, men don't like that stuff. Actually, if you haven't heard,
What is
There was-
lipo?
lipo is like you getting like sucked back out of you, the fat sucked out of you.
Mm.
I think, if I'm not mistaken. But if you haven't heard, like, not too long ago, just like the other day, a Kim Kardashian lookalike, she had died because of a one of those procedures.
Mm.
Like she had a cardiac arrest, like, and not too long before then, she had like some plastic surgery enhancement or whatever, ended up dying, and she was a OnlyFans model too.
Mm.
Like she died of a cardiac arrest.
I don't see why people be doing that.
Yeah, it's because they're trying to appeal to the masses, and nobody, I mean, majority of men, like they don't like that. Like we like for you to, like, we want you to look good. You know, you can look good aesthetically, like it's pleasing to our eyes, but like as far as like it doesn't build any type of character. Like just be you, be natural. We prefer natural
Most girls
looks.
want those pretty privileges because it comes with free everything.
Do you think
So-
do you think they make those choices based on what the man wants or because of like women competition?
Both. I think it's both. Women think that being pretty all the time defines themselves, and also it's competition. They always want to look better than the other female. And then you have some that want to look good just for men, to attract men, and stuff like that. So it's just like a competition to them. Most people.
So you would say it's 50-50?
Hmm.
Okay. That's fair. I guess that's fair. Cuz I mean, if you do anything really, like if you go out trying to look good or whatever the case may be, you might be doing it for yourself, but you could also be doing it for somebody else, whether you want to acknowledge it or not.
Yeah. I mean, me personally, I don't dress up like that. So it's like when I want to dress up and I want to look nice, it's because I don't do it often. That's
Alright.
pretty much.
All right, cool. That's fair. That's fair. All right, let's keep it going.
And 31 cents.
Hell yeah.
What is everyone's take on the
We
fat
still need to-
acceptance movement?
We still need to do a
On
fit
the
check, by the
fat
way, for Plan
acceptance
Life.
movement.
Fat acceptance
Um,
movement.
I think the
Being-
fat
Oh.
acceptance
What's
movement
that?
is terrible.
Body positivity.
Same.
Here, go ahead. You were about to say something.
Okay, so like I'm all for people being healthy, all about themselves. Like I said, like I don't know how to say this, but like basically like I get a lot of shit for what I wear. Like people are like, oh, you shouldn't wear that. It's for your body. Blah blah blah. For me, like I don't wear this shit to like get it for attention. I do this because this is what makes me feel beautiful. This is what I'm comfortable with my skin. Yeah, maybe I'm not supposed to wear this, but guess what? I do it for me.
Because you're a baddie.
Exactly. That's
Full
what
time.
Full-time certified
Full time.
bitch.
Full time.
No,
bad
that's
bitch.
You never
exactly
stop.
what it is. Like, I don't give a fuck if like my fucking back rows coming out. Yeah, maybe there's some things like, of course, supposed to cover up like my nipples in private areas, whatever. But like, no, like let's be real. Like, no, like let's be real. Okay, like I'm a
It's the confidence for me.
That's what it is.
Yeah, it's the confidence because it's like, dang, I wish I had that much confidence to be like on it. It's like I'm playing, but like, come on now. Be real with yourself. Be realistic. Stop being delusional. That's all I have to say. I'm gonna keep it cute.
All right. Let's continue.
I'm a fucking plus size trans woman living in Arizona.
Wait, did you say you're trans?
Wait, you're
woman?
trans?
Yes, I'm trans.
I thought.
Shit.
I did not know that.
I'm a
I
plus
thought you
size.
could always tell.
Honestly,
Apparently not.
I thought that you were trans.
Period.
So,
And honestly,
but you
like-
can still be a full-time baddie.
Yeah, no, of course. And like I said, like there's a lot of shit, especially like we already get a lot of shit within our own sisterhood of trans girls. A lot of the trans girls are like all about the whole Kylie, BBL, whatever. That's what I was gonna bring up too when you were talking about plastic surgery.
Wait, hold on. Let me say this real quick.
Let me take a
Because
shot.
this was a whole these clips that we've taken. It was a whole live. Shit. I went through majority of the live, but I watched like pretty much the whole live. Like the whole live video was like 5 hours long, and I was there for like five. It was actually 5.5 hours, and I was there for like a whole 5 hours. Right, I was watching it, everything.
I think I
Right,
see about
but
2 hours
Yeah, you
of
seen
it,
about
the end.
you seen probably about 2.5. You seen about 2.5. Well, from that part, that was the part where
I started
I had
watching.
put you on. So that was like 2 hours in. So before then,
So I watched
like
3
nobody
hours.
knew she was trans. But man, those comments was going in.
Yeah, they
when
really
they
were.
said they was going crazy on whew. They was going in on Allie. I think out of respect.
Is that her?
No, this is Allie.
Oh.
Yeah, the big one. The big one. Sorry. Like the time, like after.
Yeah, okay, that with you. Hey.
What was it? No, there was I had seen a comment that came in through the live chat, and it was like, so we're not gonna address the elephant in the room and say something, and that was the top comment after the fucking video even.
I am not laughing at that.
No, but you was laughing last night.
It's the fact that he really put me on blast. Like,
No, because you're not
Oh
about
my
to, you're not about to sit up here like you was saying. Ooh. I might as well expose you now before you expose yourself.
you really exposed me. Oh my god.
Oh, let's go. Let's
Oh my
go.
Like I said, I probably do different perspectives than you guys because you guys are cis women. Period.
Into the mic. Into
Oh,
the mic.
period. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, of
Love
course,
everybody.
of course.
But a lot of trans girls do the plastic surgery stuff just to necessarily fit in. And that's something that, like, me as myself, like, yeah, eventually right now I'm working on my own pace, like, of getting healthy, maybe getting a little thinner, feeling better about myself. But a lot of the girls, especially the dolls, like, that's what trans girls refer to themselves as, the dolls, period. They kind of do the most outrageous things to fit into the category of let's have the BBL, let's have the fake titties, let's do the brow shave, let's do all kinds of things. And 9 times out of 10, I don't even feel like, a lot of girls do it for themselves, but sometimes a lot of girls, a very small percentage, like, they do it for validation of men,
Word.
you know?
Word.
But
Word.
like I said, a lot of the girls, especially like
If you gotta validate doing that for men, you got it all wrong. And women do it too, so I can't really say too much. But it's like, nah, dog.
it ain't it. It ain't it, dog. It ain't it.
Like, no.
It ain't it. You gotta find something else. Come on now, what you doing?
I'ma just make a public announcement.
Back it up.
Public announcement for everyone. By the time it hit 2025, it ain't gonna be nothing but nigga bitches out here. So you guys better cop you one now and get married before it's too late. Okay, I'm done.
What'd you say?
Oh, I said it wrong.
What'd you say?
Lady men's, I meant.
Oh, so it's not. Oh, you don't wanna cuff a handsome lady.
Oh,
Huh?
I'm straight. So that question directed back to you, sir.
Oh, listen. I like beautiful.
Please stop. Next.
I like sugar balls. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Definitely cutting this part.
Oh. Busted autumn, sweet nuts.
Room for that.
Last thing. So I just want to add, a lot of you scoffed when I said I like large labia. Just saying, some of you gave me some looks. Hold on.
Wait, Brian,
Relax,
can, we,
Chase.
can, I, can, we- can,
Hold
I,
on.
can I say something real quick before
One sec. So, women have preferences when it comes to male genitalia. Huh? So I can have a preference too. Just saying, women can have preferences, men can have preferences. Sam, go ahead.
Okay, so we're talking about like women augmenting their body for the men.
So, how do you feel about men having a center to or a preference to the female genitalia? How do you feel about that? That's something we never talked about. So, how do you feel about
A preference to their virginity?
no, like their genitalia? So he says he likes a female with a large alivia, I think it's pronounced,
Mm.
which is I think it's something like big lips, or like some people would call it like the roast beef.
I feel like if you have preferences, that's you. Everybody has them.
So you wouldn't shame. So you wouldn't shame a man for having a preference for that.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Because females have a preference on what size they want. So,
So
or like even the color can throw a female off. So
yeah,
that's
I
what I'm
mean,
saying.
yeah.
Like, and females have their preferences. So
yeah.
it's like,
So yeah, you're right. Some females want it to be circumcised.
mhm.
Some don't mind it. But yeah, I mean, yeah. Anyways, continue.
Gays or not for themselves, okay? And I want to bring attention to like this guy Dylan Mulvaney, okay?
Nope.
I want to talk about.
Nope. Sorry, dude.
We can't talk about that.
Nope.
No.
Maybe later we can talk
Well,
about it.
I just wanted to talk
That
about.
guy.
I wanted to talk about the fact that getting breast implants, getting a BBL, doing all this, your body isn't what makes you a woman. Like you are a woman by your chromosomes.
We'll come back
but,
to that.
But you're.
Hey, Sam, we'll talk. We can talk about that later, okay?
Brian's stopping him from spitting facts.
Okay, I'm just saying, it doesn't, that's not what makes you a woman. A woman is when you are like warm and nurturing and when you're an alchemist and you can turn a man's love into a baby, when you can turn a home or a house into a home.
Okay,
it's when you,
Go
like,
off, King.
there are not just, it's not just
Go
what you
off,
look
King.
like
Chase,
physically.
are you seriously
Him talking about what a woman is?
Chase, it's my show, okay? Please,
Go
if
ahead.
if I'm going to direct the conversation to not talk about this right now, we can bring it up later. I have a plan for the show, okay?
Yeah, we could stick to it.
All right?
Yeah.
He's spitting
Okay.
facts though. We should come back
Yeah,
to it later.
but if you are not going to
How'd you feel about that?
I get it. Like, but I get what he means by that. But most females, they feel like they have to be validated, so they get these BBLs. But then they can't do nothing in the household. They can't, like, they look for that. I can't explain it. It's like, it's a type of lifestyle that females are chasing.
But wasn't he talking about? Wasn't he talking about transgenderism though?
Yeah, but I get what
Wait,
he
wait,
mean by
wait,
that too.
wait. Hold on, no, wait. The reason why he cut him off is because of the whole Dylan Mulvaney thing, whatever. That motherfucker. You don't? Do you know who that is?
No.
Dylan Mulvaney. There it goes. The guy who identifies as a girl, the skinny sucker. Hold on. I got you. I'm about to look it up real quick. This person.
No, I've never seen him.
Really? Really? Never?
Never.
Wow. Really?
I'm so serious.
As much YouTube as I watch, you've never.
Nope.
Interesting. That's really.
Yep.
So, anyways, but yeah, like he said he had his own thing, like segment that he wanted to go into or whatever. But also at the same time, I think he knew if he was to speak on Dylan Mulvaney, it was gonna get him canceled because it's.
Yeah. But I kind of get what he's trying to say though. He basically saying like, you guys get to look like us and be like us, but you still can't. It's always gonna be that void in that hole when it comes to bringing a child in this world. And like, yeah, you can marry, the same gender and stuff now, but it's like the only thing you're gonna be able to do is look like a woman and feel like a woman.
All right. Keep it going.
Ask everyone to rate themselves on a scale of 1 to 10. So let's do that.
10.
Kiko, so okay, we'll start with you. Go ahead.
10.
A fat fucking 10.
A fat fucking 10?
I'm just saying what everybody in the comments is gonna say. Be like, oh yeah, she's a fat fucking 10. Like, period.
Is there a comma somewhere in that statement?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't know.
What was said was said.
Okay.
Yeah. I said what I said, and I meant what I said.
Okay.
Period.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
10. Answer
Were you
stays the same.
Were you a 10 last time?
Yeah, I was a 10 last
Okay.
time.
Billy Ray.
Um,
We should have waited till Deborah was back, but
Look, wait, wait. I know what you want to do, but let me go in first. Sheesh. Let me go in first after I have to say what I gotta say. He said. He said 10 out of 10. And she was like, yeah. And he was like, there's no comma after that. Like 10 out of 10. But also, and then he was like, then this dude, he was trying to, he was like, period. That's what he was doing. But go ahead.
It's the confidence for me once again.
Yo,
I understand you love yourself, but God damn, don't expect everybody to feel the same way. That's all I got to say.
dog.
Don't expect nobody to feel the same way about your rating.
I guess I have to give. I got it.
I give her boldness.
I'll give it to her. I'll call her. She's. I think she's earned that respect.
To
I
you,
think,
probably.
I mean, they said it. You know, we assumed she was a she. We assumed he was a she, and now it like since we found out in the same amount of time frame, it was like he, she, it, them, they, what? But Allie has earned the respect on coming onto this podcast, who talks about controversial topics and everything like that. Whew. If it was Fresh and Fit, that motherfucker would have had a fit. No pun intended.
She's still a man. So
Yeah, still a man, but like you say, Shimp earned her stripes.
for you,
I think. I mean, until Sam goes on, until Allie goes on to Fresh and Fit. Yeah,
yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
yeah. I don't think it's gonna happen.
She already
either.
if
I
she seen
think-
them, nah.
But you call Allie she too, so
Cause I ain't trying to get canceled, and I don't want
mean-
nobody attacking me and none of that. So I'm gonna respectfully call her what she want to be called, type thing. But you're still a man.
but nah. Above all, sheesh. Anyways, let's continue.
We'll come back to her. I feel like I'm a 6.7.
Dude, why the fuck would you ever say something like that?
Physically or overall?
Oh, I'm factoring everything in.
Really?
Yes.
With everything factored in?
I think the feminism movement has completely beat down men.
Okay, expand on that.
I think they are scared to speak to women.
Because of the Me Too stuff, or
That's a part of it, but I don't think it's a big.
All right. Actually, so to give context to this conversation, they were talking about who has it easier during dating, men or women, and Kiko was talking about men have it easier because she's seen men, go up and talk to women and things like that, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they have it easier during dating.
Okay, I feel like
Allie said, what did Shim said? I don't remember what she said. This girl on a corner said, I think she said men. I believe the Asian girl said men, or she said women actually, and then who was this? Bel Air, Deborah. I don't know. The other two girls said men as well. So I think the Asian girl was like the most indecisive, but overall I believe the other three females had said women or men have it easier.
See, I feel like that women have it easier only because we don't have to do too much. But men have to watch what they say constantly when they're on a date or getting to know a female because it can always go left if the female feels like you're saying something wrong, where we don't get judged for the things that we say most of the time. So I feel like women do have it easier.
Yeah, you guys have it a lot easier. Like anybody could just come up to you like, hey, you want to go on a date or whatever.
Yeah.
Like you'll get asked on a date more times than men do. And I mean, it is what it is. I can't say it's crazy, but it is what
And
it is.
if you ask a man on a date, women out here,
women,
you gotta pay. I know it don't sound right to most of y'all, but if you ask a man on a date, that you're initiating that you going to pay. That's all I'm saying. Just saying.
I don't have that many buttons, so I just picked what I thought would have been the best one. So I apologize. Maybe this one would help.
Probably.
Hey, whatever. Let's continue.
Part of it. I think their confidence is absolutely destroyed in the dating world. women feel like I feel like the feminism movement has kind of made women not just feel equal to men, but actually superior to men. And I feel like that's the way they treat a lot of men.
Do you feel like the feminism movement has convinced a lot of women to not appreciate men for what they
Yes.
bring to the table?
Masculinity is dead.
Because feminism causes women to become masculine and to embody the traits that they would otherwise look for in a partner. Would you say
and
that's accurate?
Yeah, and that's hard for a man to even be attracted to.
Right. Because
No man wants a masculine woman.
Right, and men, you know, we have a dream inside of our hearts. If you're a masculine man who's red-blooded, we have a dream inside of our hearts to care for a woman and protect her and provide for her and build a family with her. And a lot of women who are like deep into feminism, they're like, I don't need a man to do those
Yeah.
things for me. Do you feel like that is demoralizing a lot of men who are looking for
Oh,
partners?
absolutely. It's not giving them purpose. When a man cannot provide for his family, well,
Men
when
can, but
when a man is not appreciated for providing for his family, that completely.
invalidates him
Yes,
in a way.
yes.
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't mean to cut it there, but actually, it had brought something up back into my head when Melanie King was saying something about, or she had a live going on where it was talking about sexless marriages and things like that of that nature, and she had this one woman on who was like 45, and her husband was like 49. No, sorry, 41, and the woman had four kids. Had already had four kids, and so the youngest was a female, and at that time when they had got married, she was like 3 years old, and present day she's 16. Her youngest is now 16, and she has three older brothers, right? And her father, biological father, was in her life as well. I don't know to what extent, she didn't touch on it too much, but overall, from 3 years old until present day, she's always had a father figure in the house. And she talked about how, like, when things, like, if arguments happened, you know, she would be like, don't talk to her like that, or whatever the case may be. Like, she said that he verbally abused her daughter, or whatever the case may be, things like this, like, of these natures, like, to, like, in a way, I don't think she meant it, but, like, it was like things to emasculate him. And Melanie was like, you can't be doing that, because now what you have going on is, like, she's at this point in life where she's like, you know, you're at, like, when you're a teenager, at the most rebellious point of your life.
Yeah.
So she was like, you can't be doing that. You have to, like, restore order. So it's like, when, like, you have to, like, take these notes, apologize for what you have done, like, make him, like, when you address your husband, say, talk to your dad, because he's been there, like, since she was 3. And I think that is fair in a lot of cases. Like, I get it in some cases, like, if you are older, but I think from the time you're a toddler to 16 or older, I think it's very fair to be considered a mother or father. And I can understand the confusion and things like that. I know it, but, like, also consider that person as, like, your second father, and show them the same amount of respect. And you also have 3 older brothers, and you'll take their advice. And she was saying, like, also make sure those 3 older brothers lean into the husband as being the like, pretty much the top dog. Being like, if there's anything going on, you talk to this person first.
I mean, that's understandable, because I feel like if you marry, I mean, a woman has a say so, but I feel like the final say should be by the man. You can always have your opinion. You can always say you don't agree to disagree.
Yeah.
I feel like the final decision should be based off your husband.
Yeah, and like when the conversations was going on, she was like, there was a point, or like there maybe still continues, because like this was like that live was like just the other day. So she was like, her husband was like, tell your daughter, can you do this or that? So she was the wife was the middle person, because between the youngest daughter, like the daughter and the husband, because like
she didn't want to listen to him.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he's not her biological father.
Yeah, and like so she didn't assert any type of authority into him, like, hey, go talk to your dad. Go talk to your dad.
And that's what she should have been doing, like,
and that's the
especially
difference.
if that's your husband.
Yeah, like there's a difference, like between like being a biological father and being a real father. So I think those things are very important. Like I've had both in my life, so I know it can be confusing, especially like when you're like at a certain age, and you're just like, do I call them? How do I address them? Like, but I always treated them with respect.
Yeah.
And I never treated them with any type of disrespect.
Daddy will help me